Now though, Sophie is forced to make a deal with the devil in Shortland Street.
Stay with me tonight.
I told you I can't. Hunter and Sophie will suss some things up.
Enough work. Finish up here. I'll take you to dinner.
You cannot be serious.
Very. This is not the right patient. The inconsistencies with the dental plate prove this.
A mistake in the notes. It happens.
Well, the anaesthetist who wrote his medical history is a friend of mine. I've no reason to doubt his accuracy.
Luke, in your professional opinion, as the anaesthetist currently monitoring this patient, do you foresee any complications if we proceed?
That's not the point. I want this matter cleared up.
You've already anaesthetized, Mr. Wilson. His patella is in obvious need of repair. So, apart from being unhappy with an absent anaesthetist documentation, do you have a valid reason to stop the surgery?
No.
Then we proceed. Scalpel, please.
Sophie, wait. I need to talk to you.
Why, what could you possibly say to make this better?
Nothing. I'm not gonna lie to you. You saw exactly what you thought you saw.
You and Chris Warner, how long has it been going on? A while, then? The least you could have done was break it off with Dad first.
I will, as soon as he gets home.
It's still 2 days away. Tell him now. Ring him and tell him.
I'd rather talk to him face to face.
I can't know about this when he doesn't. What if he calls me? What am I supposed to say? I feel so stupid. I work with you. I live with you. I should have seen this coming. I can't believe that I didn't.
Well, I didn't see it coming. It's not like I wanted it to happen.
Don't bother trying to explain yourself. I can't trust anything that you say anymore, which is a pity, because I used to really respect you. Your boyfriend is waiting. Don't let me stop you.
I don't know, smuggle him in a bottle of scotch or something, but there aren't going to be any spirits on the bar tab, okay, Mum? I have to go. Yeah, good. You too. Bye. Is it still too late to elope?
Kate would hunt you down.
Yeah, that still might be the less painful option. I know, it's meant to be one of the most stressful events of your life, organising a wedding.
I can vouch for that.
We're meant to be keeping your stress levels down. A bit hard with the mother-in-law from hell butting in every 5 minutes.
Oh, hey there.
Hey, have you finished for the day? Yeah, just leaving. So what did I interrupt? Wedding talk, me nagging Scotty about his stress levels.
Just really relaxing, as you can imagine.
Anything I can do to help?
Oh, no, Tracy doesn't need any help nagging.
I meant with keeping your stress levels down. I know I haven't been much use to Tracy, but maybe I can help with your wedding tasks.
Actually, you can. I've got a to-do list that I'll never get around to doing.
Oh, why not? Is it too big? You should have said something.
But I thought I could do it all. Try to figure out how to balance Maya's workload with mine and cut through all of the wedding stuff and keep my stress levels down.
Well, this is the problem. You're working too hard.
Give me an alternative and I'll gladly take it.
Give me your list and I'll start chipping away at it. If you're sure. Absolutely. If it takes the load off you guys.
It does. Thank you. Have you got the list on you?
Yeah.
Look, only do what you can manage. No pressure. See ya.
Thank you so much, Hino. This is really good of you. What else is a mother-in-law for?
Where is Tintor?
In recovery. He'll be transferred to a ward soon.
When you will discharge him?
First thing tomorrow.
Tomorrow no good, discharge tonight.
No, he needs to recover and I need to assess the wound site first thing in the morning, make sure everything's okay. Then we'll discharge him.
I do not want suspicious people asking questions.
They won't. Just remember that to everyone except us three, Tintor is Mr. Wilson, first name William.
So no complications. Everything is good.
Better than good? It was a textbook procedure.
Then tomorrow you get your money.
Hey, I started making a salsa. I hope you don't mind.
I need a drink. No, I don't.
What? Has someone nicked your phone already?
No, I picked it up. Just before I saw Rachel with her tongue down Chris Warner's throat.
Hey?
And then she told me that she's leaving Dad for him.
No, what?
They've been carrying on behind his back. How could she?
Well, remember the other day when I heard them arguing and I thought Warner was harassing her? It must have been their weird idea of foreplay.
Gross, don't.
So, are you going to tell your dad?
She said that she wants to when he gets back.
Well, no, he needs to know now.
That's what I said, but I can't tell him. He might not even believe me, and even if he does, I don't know anything except for what I saw tonight. It's Rachel that he needs to speak to.
So make her phone him tonight.
Like she'll listen to anything I have to say. Anyway, I don't even want to speak to her.
So when your dad rings next, what's going to happen? You're going to lie to him? Cover for her? Let her have it all her own way as usual?
You give us the heavy ones on purpose.
Hey, it's not my fault people fall, and it's not my fault they need surgery.
Well, I'm still blaming you. Or maybe I should blame you. It's always the orderly's fault.
Tracy, you're needed back down in ED. MVA en route. A transfer van from the women's prison flipped, and we have 2 status 2s and 2 status 3s, ETA 15 minutes. And they're sending in extra wardens for security.
They're bringing prisoners here too?
Yes.
You think Penny might be down there?
It's Paula Sinclair. But to answer your question, no, we don't know who the prisoners are. Their names haven't been released. Now, can you get back to work, please?
We're still grappling with those rosters.
Just had 2 nurses call in sick for the graveyard shift.
Hey, how about you move Shona to medical ward and then that'll free up another nurse to go
If it was that easy, don't you think I would have done it by now? And what are you still doing here? You're needed in ED.
I'm going. Just trying to help.
I talked to the anaesthetist on Mr. Wilson's appendectomy.
Still going on about that, are we?
He's confident his notes are correct. I believe him. That patient we operated on had no dental plate, whereas Mr. Wilson's history clearly says he does. And my colleague says that Mr. Wilson is not Serbian. Whoever that was in theatre was not Mr. Wilson.
You're absolutely certain?
For some reason, you don't seem to be taking this very seriously.
Look, if it's true, of course it's serious. But I don't see how it can be true. The patient had a fractured patella. Mr. Wilson was scheduled for a patella reconstruction. Apart from your little problems, it still stacks up.
Perhaps that man in there might be able to clear this little matter up.
He's just head general. He won't know what he's saying.
Oh, you mean he'll be honest with us? For that, I'm willing to put ethical etiquette aside.
Fine. But if he makes a complaint about patient harassment, I'm putting the blame entirely on you.
Fine. Where is he?
I have no idea. Where's this patient, Mr. Wilson? Patella reconstruction?
He was here 10 minutes ago.
Okay, thanks. Carry on.
This patient, whoever he is only 3 hours post-op. What's going on?
I don't know. I don't. Don't know what you want me to say.
No one's been discharged from that ward all night.
He can't have just disappeared.
Yes, he can. He's only strapped patients to the bed.
Can you be a little bit more concerned, please?
I am, but there's not much more we can do. If he chose to leave, he chose to leave.
Against hospital protocol, combined with the anesthetic anomaly, this is beginning to look highly suspicious.
What anesthetic anomaly?
His history didn't match the details he gave us. I'm tempted to go as far as to suggest that he may have been using a false name to get surgery.
Really?
Or since Mr. Wilson is foreign, maybe he didn't know he had to stay on overnight.
He wasn't supposed to be foreign.
As far as your anaesthetist colleague can recall, how many patients does he see a week? Remind me.
Not many Serbians, I can tell you that.
We'll contact the next of kin and make sure it's the right Mr. Wilson.
I'll do that now. See if we can't put Dr. Derville's mind at rest.
Thank you.
It still doesn't explain the medical records. There's something not right here.
Don't what? Tickle you?
All right.
See, that's better.
What are you doing here?
I just need to grab a few things.
Fine, then get up. Have you called Dad yet?
No. I told you I want to tell him face to face. I know he'll be hurt, but he'll be even more hurt if I break up with him over the phone. It's cruel and cowardly, and he deserves better.
You're so right. He deserves better than you.
So you won't say anything to him before I do?
No.
Thank you.
Just get your stuff and get out. I'm sure Chris Warner's waiting with open arms.
I'm going to a hotel, not Chris's.
Good plan. That way you'll have somewhere lined up for when Chris gets tired of you and dumps you. Or you dump him, or cheat on him, or whatever.
Okay. Thank you. Bye. Nicole said that when the van crashed, a couple of the prisoners did get away. So I'm gonna call the cop shop.
What for? On the off chance that one of them is Paula Sinclair? It's not very likely, is it?
No. And they're probably being rounded up as we speak, so off to the couch with you. It's time for you to relax and let me take care of you.
I don't need you to take care of me.
I know, but I want to. If we don't set aside time for ourselves, I might forget what you look like.
You think you'll walk down the aisle wondering who the funny man in the penguin suit is?
And you'll be wondering, who is that weird lady in the meringue?
Meringue, eh?
Yes, sir.
That box, what is it? Secret bridal stuff?
Oh, I don't know, early wedding present, maybe? No, those are definitely for you. Oh, and look, it fits. You're going to be so pretty.
Get off.
My mother is insane. Surely she doesn't expect me to wear these.
At least try one on.
No, not that I've ordered the pumpkin carriage and the glass slippers now. They just won't match. They're a bit much, eh? Oh, a bit? They're beyond trashy.
Lucky I kept the receipt then.
You bought them?
You had on your list that you needed a little something for the bridesmaids. I was looking around, I saw the tiaras, and I thought maybe if Tracy didn't already have some, he'd give.
Honey, they're beautiful.
It's
they're just
all right, you don't like them. I'll take them back. Problem solved.
I thought they were from my mother.
I have your money. Here.
And I have a problem. An angry anaesthetist breathing down my neck because our patient went missing. I assume that was your doing.
I told you, Tintor leaves after the operation. That was the deal.
I didn't know you would whisk him away without me knowing. I'm his surgeon. I have to make sure he's okay. That papers are signed.
None of this is important. Tintor is okay.
Luke Derville isn't. He's asking questions. He's not going to stop just because I ask him nicely not to.
Then ask him not nicely. I will do it, yes?
No. I'll sort it.
It's probably that witch wondering why you're not at work.
I called in sick already. She knows why. It won't be her.
Mackay's residence, Daniel Potts speaking. Kill him, hi. You just missed her by 2 seconds. She just jumped in the shower. Yeah, I'll tell her you called. Okay, see you soon. Bye.
Lying to my own father. Now I feel terrible. Thanks a lot, Rachel.
What are you lying to Dad about? What's going on?
Yesterday was supposed to be the last time I had to deal with you.
Believe me, I'm not happy about it either. But I have a problem, and you're going to help me fix it.
Why would I do that?
Because if I go down for this, I'm dragging you with me. Luke Derville's been asking questions about Tintor. He knows he's not the patient listed on the file.
How?
Missing dental plate, plus Tintor's accent, his behaviour. It didn't help that he went missing after the op, before Derville could question him. He's planning on contacting the family.
He can't. You'll find out Mr. Wilson was never in hospital.
I know.
So, we have to stop him. Get a hold of the file, fudge your contact details.
Or better still, we could fudge the whole file.
You know I wouldn't have said anything if I knew they were from Henley.
So apologise to her.
I tried, and I will again.
And maybe we can get over this.
Really? You're not gonna stay grumpy at me?
I'm not grumpy. I've just got a headache, that's all.
Are you taking your meds?
Yeah. It's not withdrawals, it's stress.
You're not worried about those escaped prisoners, are you? That one of them might be Paula Sinclair?
No, I told you, it's work. Things just keep piling up. I'll get on top of it.
I Have you taken any paracetamol?
Yes.
Oh, you know, I am so sorry about last night.
I got it wrong, I understand.
No, it's not the tiaras, it's me. I'm just not really a girly girl.
It's forgotten. Hey, Scotty.
Hi.
Scotty had the florist order on his list, but I wanted you to look it over before I put the deposit down. Is it okay if I make a coffee?
Sure.
Do you want a coffee, Scotty?
No thanks. Headache.
Have you taken some paracetamol?
Yeah, he has. You know, this order for calla lilies.
White for the bouquets, burgundy for the centerpieces.
Right.
Have I made a mistake?
No, it's fine.
Tell me.
It's just that I wasn't intending on having flowers in the centerpieces, but you weren't to know that. So I might go and see them in person, and that way I can pay the deposit as well.
Probably best. I'll just stuff it up again.
No, you won't. Look, the note was practically in shorthand because I thought I was giving it to Scotty. We'd already had a conversation about it as well. Look, it's an easy fix. Not a problem.
I may as well just give up. She'll find fault with whatever I do.
It's not true. You heard her. She said it was her mistake, not yours.
Yeah, she said that, but I don't think she means it. Oh, she was nice enough at the start trying to make up for calling me a junkie. But the fact is, I don't think she's a very forgiving or accepting person.
Yes, she is. Tracy has a good heart. It's one of the reasons I fell for her.
Really? I don't know what version of her you're seeing, but it's sure not the same as mine. But don't listen to me. I haven't had my coffee yet.
I've just got off the phone with William Wilson.
Excellent. How was he?
Fighting fit and in Queenstown, contemplating doing the Nevis Canyon bungee, would you believe?
After a patella reconstruction, I hope you told him he should be resting.
Are you not listening? He did not have surgery. He was in Queenstown.
Okay, keep your hair on. You better have a look at this. This is the William Wilson we operated on, including GP notes with osteoarthritic problems.
How is this possible? I searched through all the Wilsons in the system.
And I went further. I did a sounds-like search and found our patient's details were inputted under the wrong name, William Wilton. Whoever entered them must have had a problem with his accent.
I didn't think of that.
Because you were determined to make our patient into a surgery-stealing criminal.
Whatever the reason, I guess you've solved our problem. I'll give him a call straight away and find out why he left so suddenly.
No need. I found out a locum registrar discharged him and transferred him to a private rehab clinic. I made sure they had the right name, William Wilson.
Okay. I apologize for my attitude. It seems you were right all along.
Well, it's good to be clear about these things, but now we are. Case closed.
Is Hene still here?
She gave me back the to-do list and went home upset. That florist business.
Look, I didn't want to say anything about it, but she did ask.
She just wants everything to be perfect for you.
I am trying, Scotty.
Can you try a bit harder, please? You don't have to like her.
Is that what you think? That I don't like your mother? I don't even know the woman. I haven't had a single chance to connect with her. Now, with all this wedding business, it just keeps getting pushed further down the priority list. Can you really blame me for that? And what are you doing to my seating plan?
Mum asked me if she could add a couple more people. She doesn't know anyone else there apart from us. I thought it was a good idea.
I've just told my mother she can't invite extras. We can't say yes to your mum and no to mine.
Your mother already has a lot of people coming, and it's only 2 more people. What's the big problem?
Fine, shove them in somewhere. I don't care.
You don't care. This is our wedding, Tracy.
Exactly. It is our wedding. I'm sick of other people trying to make it about them.
Hene, you mean? You've really got it in for her, haven't you?
No, that's
You're
not...
shutting her out at every turn. You're not even giving her a chance. It's a side of you I've never seen before, and I don't like it.
I missed you last night.
I couldn't leave the hotel once I got there.
Yeah, you were exhausted.
Being hated really takes it out of you.
Sophie,
And Daniel. And Hunter texted me this morning reminding me to get my mail redirected. Subtle.
Oh, I just wish you'd move in with me so I could take care of you.
Well, I want to get things sorted with Callum first before I make any big decisions.
But that one is already made. You are moving in with me, aren't you?
Well, I told you. I want to get things sorted with Callum. Can we just not talk about it till then, please?
I was minutes away from getting the police involved. I would have looked quite the fool then.
It didn't happen. No harm done.
Still, I hope you'll let me buy you a coffee by way of an apology for going so overboard.
Oh, no need for that.
No, really. I'd like to. I need to stop by the car first to pick up my pager. I was in such a state this morning, I forgot all about it. Then I thought the IV, if it suits.
Sure, why not?
Excuse me, Dr. Worthington.
You carry on, I'll meet you outside.
What was that?
I don't know.
Was it a car backfiring?
Maybe, probably.
Can I make a suggestion about the seating plan?
Sure.
He knows that a table of 6 that could easily fit 7. Move single Auntie Shirley to the end of another table, and that leaves 2 seats either side of him.
If it was that easy, why didn't you just say?
Because I like people messing with my seating plans about as much as you like people messing with your rosters.
Do you think you'll soften with age?
Why do you think a man's life expectancy is so much shorter than a woman's? Because they choose it to be. Sometimes the suffering just ain't worth it.
Hey, stop!
The man asked too many questions. He is a threat.
I said I'd sort it. I have.
I do not trust you, so now I make sure on Tinto's orders. Do not make me have to come back for you.
Isaac suffers for his sins when we return to Shortland Street tomorrow at 11:45. Also tomorrow, Ryan Tuberty dons his Christmas jumper for the Late Late Toy Show at 9:35.